you're a professional?
Are you?
That's it, Clark. Show him who's boss.
Oh, we're all in this together.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the Clark Griswold YouTube channel. I am Mr. Clark Griswold. Happy to have you guys here. I am lucky to be here to be doing this with you guys and for you guys. If you are new to the channel, new to the Strat, welcome to you guys as well. If you haven't subscribed down below, you can do so. Click on that subscribe button and hit that bell. That bell will give you notifications for when I send out videos just like this one. This is our daily setup for Thursday, May 19th. I usually do top 5 videos, informational videos, learning tools, motivational videos. I've got a 4-part series on the hashtag 30 and 30 coined by Paul E. Tuaro, so go check that out. It's a killer strategy. Some guy on Twitter today told me it was a deadly weapon, so thank you for that. Paul is the guy who coined the phrase 30 and 30. So we do Sarah Strat Snipers 50% rule. I go through a video explaining what these candle numbers are, how to manage your trades. I've had people ask me how to manage their trades, so I've tried to go through videos best I can to help you guys with that. So you guys can go check out all those videos on my YouTube channel. You can also follow me on Twitter at Mr. Clark Griswold. You can comment there. You can DM me there. You can ask me questions there. Any question, guys. There's no such thing as a dumb question. If you're learning, you're learning. I'm here to help you guys out for free, okay? What else do I got for you? You can also subscribe by clicking on this little Clark Griswold face down here as well. Okay, so I guess let's get started on this list. There's not a lot of plays. I had a really tough time finding great plays that I was really excited about. Not a lot of them. So let's go through them and see where we end up. So I guess let's start. We're here anyways. Let's start with Paramount Global, PARA. Had a 2-up that finished red. Now a 2-up is a candle that only breaks the high of the previous candle, so that's what we have here. But we also have this shooter. Okay, it's called a shooter candle, and it's when we have this big tall wick to the upside and then this body down here looks like a hockey stick or a putter. It's more of a putter, I guess, than a hockey stick. Anyways, we got 2-up to finish red. I like to see those for reversals. This is a bearish pattern here showing that it's likely to come down, but we'll see what happens. The day is red, the week, that's the other thing. The time frame is off on this. It's all over the map. And that's, like I said, that's why I was having a tough time finding a lot of plays. So we can look at Paramount tomorrow. Take puts on this one at $31.49. Your first target will be the bottom. I'll change that to green for you guys. Those are my colors. Bottom of the preceding wick. And then the next one is not the bottom of the next preceding wick. It's the top, because we have this gap here, meaning there is no candle in between here and here. So it's a gap. So the next target goes just to the top. The following target then would come to the bottom. Do we fill that? Probably not, but the market is a strange thing, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. Okay, AFRM is next. AFRM had an inside bar on Tuesday. Then we had a 2-up. So this was one of our plays from today. Did really well. But we look for what's called a red strat. So it's a 1, 2 up, 2 down reversal. Okay, so this is a 2 up here, and it finished red, failed 2. Okay, so we're looking for it to continue down tomorrow. We can take this trigger here for puts at 23.79 on this yellow line. And I left out a target here, target 1 and target 2. Okay, next up we've got Roku. Roku, again, same thing. 2 up, finished red. Shooter candle. We can look for calls, or sorry, puts on this one at $94.12. And let's put our target at the bottom of the preceding wick. And guys, even if you're not looking for to set up, getting your eyes on this stuff and watching it over and over and over again is really, really going to help you guys learn how to play the strat and what the candles are and what the setups are. So screen time is important, guys. And it just like the more you read or the more you write or the more you drive, the more you work out, the better you get at doing those things, okay? So here again on Moderna, we had a 2 up that finished red. Okay, shooter candle. And we can look for puts on this one as well at 136.20. The targets, or magnitude if you want to call it, are not great. There's 1 and there is 2. Okay. Airbnb had a 1, 2 down, 2 up is what we're looking for tomorrow. But again, we have this time frame to the downside, so we'll see how that goes. We can take triggers at 117.07 and first targets at $120.17. ATVI, Activision, is up next. We have this 2 up followed by a 3. So we have a 2 up, 3, and we're going to look for a 2 down tomorrow on Activision. But again, we have this time frame continuity that's skewed with a red day and a green week and a green month and a red quarterly. So it's a little skewed, but we can take triggers on this at $77.80. And our first target, again, is just the bottom of the preceding. Let me get that for you. The bottom of the preceding wick. There you go. That's your first target. Good magnitude. Good room to move on that one. On Activision, Plug Power is up next. 2 up, finished red. Let me change this target. There we go. So I don't like that one either. There is an easier way to do this, but I think you can just click on this. We can hover over this line. We can look for the low at the top of the screen right here, 1568. We can click on that line. How do we do this? Settings, coordinates, 1568. There, now you're bang on. Triggers there on plug, targets at the bottom of the preceding wick. Space is up next. Space again, 2 up, red, shooter candle. Calls on this one at, let's move this down, $6 and what do we got? 37 cents, 32 cents, and then your first target is at 628, bottom of the preceding wick. XEL had a 2 up red, so we are looking for a 2 down. We are tagging the top of this broadening formation, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. So that broadening formation was drawn from this point to this point, and then we can go back on it, lower low from that point to that point, so on and so forth. So again, at some point we'll be looking for this either to break right through that broadening formation or coming back down. So if we reverse tomorrow, we will trigger at $74.65. Really good magnitude to the bottom of this outside candle. XOM is up next. We've got a 2-3-2 reversal to the downside. Again, is what we're looking for on XOM, just like XEL. Take puts on this one at $89.83. Tesla, Myesla. Tesla inside bar. We're looking for a 1, 2 down, 2 up reversal. Again, not great magnitude for the first target. And Tesla is a higher premium play, so people with smaller account sizes likely aren't going to be able to play on Tesla. NEO we can look at. NEO had a 2 up that finished red, and we can look for puts on NEO at $15.67. And these are some of the higher end plays I think that I want you guys to look at. We can call this our top 5 if we want. hammer candle, 2 up that finished red. Okay, so we can look for puts at $81.53. Our time frame continuity is all to the downside. We can take, if you're looking for that indicator, it's time frame continuity by Board Rider B. If you're looking for these candle numbers here that I've got, candle type, author Crinklebein. And if you're looking for the white outside bars and the yellow inside bars, I believe you can type in one of these TW Holy Grail or TW Golden Indicators from Trading War Zone. That's Rich at Trading Wars on Twitter, who created those. Hood is up next. Hood usually doesn't really have a great spread between the bid and the ask. It's usually quite far apart, but it does have an inside bar. 1044 for the calls, and move this down slightly. 967 for the puts on Hood. We can look at Dish Network, DISH, tight inside bar. Calls at 21.53, puts at $20.73 on Dish Network. JD.com, 3-1 setup, okay? Outside bar, inside bar. So outside bar breaks the high and the low of the previous candle. Inside bar stays within the range of the previous candle, does not break the high or the low. And this 3-1 setup is very powerful. It's very rare. It doesn't happen very often. So if we go back in time to find the last one on JD.com, it was right here, January 18th. And we actually broke way up to the high side with this gap. And if we go back to the next one, outside inside, broke to the high with this gap. So you would have to play a gap play on this. On that one as well. We'll go back to see if we can find one more on here. Let's see. This is how rare they are. I can't even find one. Keep going. There's our double inside bar plays that we love so much. Big break to the upside. I can't find another one on here, guys. They are very, very rare. They don't happen very often. So if we're going back, I don't know if I'm going to find one. There we go. All the way back to June 25th of 2020. Outside bar, inside bar, and it wasn't even that great. We didn't even hit targets. So they don't work all the time, but usually they are very successful plays, just like that double inside bar. So we can take calls on this one at $53.26, puts at $50.64. MRK we can go through. MRK inside bar. So again, inside bars, just like on that 3-1, shows consolidation within the stock or the ticker, and it acts like it's being spring loaded. So when you tighten a spring, we're looking for a really big break to the high side or the low side. So I haven't marked these out yet. We can do that. Change that to yellow. And we can look for calls on this one at 93.16, or we put our line to the bottom, and our puts at $91.77 on MRK. DWAC, I liked when Trump first talked about it. It had some really good premiums. The spread between the bid and the ask was good. It hasn't been as good. It's not as liquid, but time frame to the downside, we can look for calls at 46.03, puts at 44.10 on DWAC. And then we're back to Paramount. So guys, that's the list. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Subscribe down below. And we will see you guys on the next one. Good luck trading tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye.